I am very excited to see Astrobot win Game of the Year. It is my favorite game ever, and I love the cute robot.
Joe, no wonder you sleep all the time. You have the game taste of a toddler.
Shut up, Trump. You're just mad that Astrobot is going to destroy Wukong and take #1.
Nah, Biden, you're geeked. Wukong is a masterpiece. No way it's losing to a Mario Galaxy clone where you play as a GoPro.
The bosses in Wukong are far too scary. Astrobot is good for all ages, too.
Oh, is Baby Joe scared? Be careful, you might miss your bedtime. Oh wait, I forgot that you don't need a bedtime because you sleep all day anyways. Be careful not to snore off, you might miss the entire ceremony.
Come on, Trump. Calm down a little. How about we actually discuss why each game should win instead of dissing each other?
Obama, when did you get here?
I've been here for a couple minutes already. I was on the phone with Michelle and she said she would fold me in half if I wasn't home by 10.
But the show is going to be until 11.
I guess then I will have to leave early.
That sucks. Please do not leave me here alone with this jerk. He might eat me.
Anyway, here is why I think Wukong should win Game of the Year. First of all, it is a Souls-like, and everyone knows that is the best genre of the current gaming age.
You mean the most overused? I swear every game coming out nowadays is a Souls-like. Why do we never enjoy the kid-friendly original games anymore?
Joe does have a point, Donald. There have been a lot of Souls-like games recently, such as Elden Ring, Lies of P, and Lords of the Fallen. What sets Wukong apart?
Well, it has a lot of very unique game mechanics not seen before in Souls-like games. You play as Sun Wukong, a character from Chinese mythology. In the game, you fight with his size-changing staff, which is incorporated into the game through stances. You can increase the staff's length for thrusting attacks, make it wider to cover a large area with overhead slams, or sit on top of the staff to dodge enemy attacks.
Wow, Donald. Unlike you, this Wukong guy can actually make his staff grow.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, you senile infant?
Continue, Donald.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, in the game Wukong can also shape-shift. You can turn into enemies you have previously defeated mid-fight and use their abilities. You also unlock different spells as you progress the story, such as being able to freeze time for a couple moments or spawning clones to help you during a fight.
Wow, like I have never seen an ability steal or cloning in a game before.
But Wukong is special because it brings all these cool mechanics into the Souls-like genre while still keeping its staples like an RPG-based leveling and gear system, allowing for lots of customization and playstyle with different gear having various stats and bonuses, allowing you to make a build you feel the most comfortable playing as.
That sounds pretty awesome, Donald. I haven't played Wukong yet, but I love the Souls games, and this seems like an interesting take on the formula. But how does it live up to those other games?
I'm glad you asked, Obama.
Trump, do you not know my first name?
What? What are you talking about? Of course I know your first name. Come on, tell him, Joe.
I am not defending you, you fat idiot.
Well, Joe?
I am going to be honest, Obama. I forgot your first name like 10 years ago.
That is because you have dementia, you old fart.
Come on, guys. Are you serious?
Anyway, despite all the unique stuff Wukong does, it still stays true to other Souls-like games with hard, grueling combat focused on dodging and timing your attacks based on enemy patterns, few checkpoints, and tons of challenging bosses. There are also plenty of secret areas and encounters that take extra effort to find apart from the main story. Some things can only be unlocked on your second or third playthrough, giving it tons of replayability and making sure you find something new each time.
I guess we are simply going to forget about me. Anyways, it seems like the gameplay is quite fun and original, but speaking of story, how does Wukong's hold up?
Honestly, I didn't pay attention to the story too much. It was pretty confusing, and the shoddy translation from Chinese made it hard to follow.
Yeah, I heard about that. It is definitely something to consider before calling it Game of the Year. A game's story can be just as important as the gameplay.
Well, Astrobot is both a simple and fun story anyone can follow, as well as good gameplay to back it up. I like the robot.
Tell us more about it, Joe.
In the game, you have to go around and save all the lost spots, as well as retrieve parts for the mothership which the big bully destroyed. I don't necessarily like the big bully.
Oh, shut up, Sleepy Joe. Nobody wants to hear about stupid Astrobot.
Obama Trump is bullying me again.
Enough. Let Joe tell us about Astrobot.
Well, not only is the gameplay fun, but it is kid-friendly too. Wukong being a Souls-like can be very difficult, which restricts it to skilled and older players, while Astrobot is fun for all ages.
Of course you are thinking about little kids, Joe.
What about the fact that you decapitate the first boss?
Oh, come on. He is a robot pirate, and you just dismantle him.
Look at Sleepy Joe always making excuses. His only argument does not seem to hold up. Now, does it, Obama?
Come on, Trump. Let him make his argument.
Astrobot is not only restricted to children either. It has a wide variety of quests and content, which makes it fun for people of all ages.
Joe, nobody but the game companies care about the age ranges of games. We only care about the gameplay, and compared to Astrobot, Wukong takes the win here for sure.
How does the story of Astrobot hold up against the story of Wukong?
Well, at first you are just a cute little robot sailing the sea of space when a big alien bully comes along and destroys your ship, sending hundreds of your robot friends flying across the galaxy. The game makes you collect these robot friends and parts of your destroyed ship through quests and bosses. If you have ever played Mario Galaxy or Mario Sunshine, then you would like this game a lot.
Well, why should I not just get Mario Galaxy instead, Sleepy Joe?
Well, see, as the PS5 is so popular, many people want to buy a whole other console just to play a game that is very similar to one that they can get on the console they already have.
He makes a good point, Trump. Why spend $300 on a Nintendo Switch if you already have the PS5? Not to mention that to get those games, you need to buy Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which costs $120. $420 just to play Mario games is not cost efficient.
Exactly, Obama Astrobot is bundled with the PS5, so you don't even have to pay the $60. The game is advertised for...
Wukong is also $60 and has much more content than stupid Astrobot. Plus, it is also playable on PS5.
Good point, guys. But why should we buy Astrobot over Wukong Joe?
Trump, you are forgetting that the amount of content does not determine how good the game is. Plus, with how hard Wukong is, you will probably spend more than $60 because you will break your TV every time you die.
That seems like a skill issue to me, Sleepy Joe.
It took you 12,000 tries to beat the first boss in Wukong Trump. You cannot talk about a skill issue to me.
I am not paying $60 for an ad for the new PS5 controller.
Anyway, as I was saying, unlike in other games, when playing Astrobot, your controller vibrates in specific parts with varying intensity depending on the action. Most games just have a standard intensity that covers the whole controller.
I must say, though, the fact that Astrobot is an exclusive makes it a lot less accessible to a lot of people, which is important to consider, since Game of the Year should be able to reach a wide audience.
Well said, Obama.
You are just trying to find any fault with Astrobot that you can...
So what if I am...
Hold up, guys. I'm getting a call. Yes, Michelle? But you said I could stay till 10. No, I don't want to go to the hospital again. Fine, I'm on my way. Sorry, guys, I have to go.
Obama, what the hell, they're about to announce the winner.
Yeah, man, just stay for another minute or two.
Sorry, guys, I really gotta go. She has got eyes everywhere.
Yes, I already know. It is Wukong for sure.
Astrobot!
What the hell, this is total bull. Joey, what the hell are you doing? Wake up, you senile bastard. You missed it.
Who? What is going on?
This is ridiculous. Astrobot won. This whole thing is rigged. The election was rigged. I demand a recount.
I will be honest. I completely forgot what we were talking about.
God damn it, Joe.